Hi friends, thank you for watching this short video. It is about a recent work that I published, and here it is. For those of you who know me, you know that I've been working on this for a really long time. I actually started working on translating the Guru in 2017, but in the last 6 months, I've really concentrated my efforts to get it finished, and I can happily say that now it is finished, and it is quite a tome. And if you purchase a copy, it won't say this is not for sale, not for resale. This is my proof copy. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about this, which is available on Amazon worldwide and other book sites, although I don't know what they are. Probably Walmart. My stuff gets on Walmart site randomly. I want to start off by reading the translator's note to give you kind of an idea about my methodology and what's included in this complete translation. Let me read it. For the sake of readability, I have omitted all musical notations and line numbering. Repeating author names have also been omitted to enhance clarity. All phrases beginning with ik onkar have been retained to mark section changes, whether by different or the same authors. Page numbering has been preserved, but it is approximate, as some sentences in the original run from one page to the next. In this translation, each page begins and ends with a complete sentence for readability. When a sentence crossed 2 pages in the original, I assigned it to the previous or following page based on where the majority of the sentence appeared. My goal has been to provide a translation that is accurate, clear, and as literal as possible while maintaining readability in English. Consistent terminology and faithful rendering of key concepts have been prioritized throughout. So this is Shri Guru Granth Sahib, a complete modern translation. I started this work because when I was first starting to study Sikhi, I saw that there weren't that many accurate translations on the market. Also, one of the most popular or well-used translations since the 70s and 80s was done under the guidance of Yogi Bhajan, and in that translation you can find the word Kundalini I think 8 times, but in the real original text and in my translation the word Kundalini actually only appears 1 time, and of course it's not in reference to Kundalini yoga, obviously. So I thought that that was a very important thing to get in print for accuracy. And not only that, they were all quite expensive. I think the cheapest was in 4 volumes, and the total for those 4 volumes would be between $80 and $100. And other than the cost, like I said, they come in volumes. I wanted everything to be in 1 complete volume so that you could just order one and have everything within. That was important to me to be able to do. As well, it is in modern English, so in other translations you will see the word Lord a lot, the word shall, a lot of language that was maybe borrowed from the King James version of the Bible and that style of language. And while there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think that it needs to necessarily be applied to a translation of a text that was written in Gurmukhi. Another reason why I wanted to translate this was for myself, because I wanted to know what it said. That was important to me because I knew that I wanted to follow the Sikh religion based on what limited amount I did know, and learning as much as I did, I knew I wanted to know exactly what was in the source material, in the Guru. I wanted to know what it said. And I thought other people like me might also want to know exactly what it says. And that's what this is. Please forgive any mistakes within, although I believe that there aren't any. Of course, I wouldn't have published it if I thought there were mistakes, but that doesn't always mean that it's true. I was reading an Anne Rice book one time and found a typo within, so nobody's perfect. So, but hopefully this is perfect. To my knowledge, it's mistake-free. Anyway, this is probably my great life's work. I'm very happy that it exists, and it is for study. So for example, this would be for people who maybe are not Sikh, but they want to know what the Sikh sacred text says. And maybe if you are Sikh, you want to study what the English is translated. So this is for you. If you're Sikh or if you're not, just to let you know, this is our living guru. So if you have Shri Guru Granth Sahib, the actual text, it needs to be read with your head covered. It needs to be treated as a living guru. Whereas this is more like the Taksali, like study copies of the Guru, where you can read it to study. Still cover your head, and if you're Sikh, and treat it with respect, no matter what religion you are, as I would treat any other sacred book, with respect. And I believe that's all I have to say about it. Like I said, it's available on Amazon and other sources. You can just Google this and find it. If you want it and you can't afford it, let me know in a comment below. I can get a copy sent to you. I think it's a beautiful text. It really solidified my decision to follow the Sikh religion. I found so many amazing things within. As I was reading, I was learning, and that was a real treasure for me. Let me show you a few of the pages. Again, to get it all in one volume, I had to really not do much formatting. Let me show you. So this is one page. All of the pages look the same. And this was the only way that it was possible to get all of the text into one volume. So again, thank you for watching. If you want a copy of this and you can't buy it, let me know. If you want a copy and you want to buy it, please do. And let me know what you think. I appreciate you all, and look forward to some future videos.